Just that I don't understand the concept, and I never did, saying it's a season premiere and building it up. When you watch the show, it's on every 52 weeks a year. There's no off season. There should be, but there's none.
Hey guys, just listen to this. Let's really break this down because this is serious. You guys got to keep in mind this was the heavily promoted season premiere.
Yes.
So right off the bat, bro, last week's show did 1.557 million.
Time out. How do you have a season premiere when you run every week?
Yeah, well,
hold on. You just hold on a second. He just called timeout.
Yeah,
that was it.
I think he's ready. Hold on. This is the first ever Joey from EC3. Okay, EC3 called out. Come on, Joey.
Time out, Joey. Time out, Joey.
He likes that. He likes Joey EC3.
I got a new button to press here.
Yes. You were saying timeout, so that means you got to finish what you had to say.
Just that I don't understand the concept, and I never did, saying it's a season premiere and building it up. When you watch the show, it's on every 52 weeks a year. There's no off season. There should be, but there's none. And
well, especially to that EC3, why would you promote it as the season premiere when there's a good chance that this week's rating is going to get a lower rating than last week, which it did. Last week was 1.557 million. The season premiere was 1.438 million. But here's the thing, bro. The October 17th, 2022 edition of Raw delivered 1.803 million viewers. That's what I always look at, bro. A year ago. Because nothing's changed in the past year. There haven't been more streaming services. Right. Nothing has changed. So that's what I always look at. So from last year to this year, they've lost over 300,000 of their niche audience.
Wow.
I don't know. Premier Sporting Network came on, and then look what's done to the wrestling audience. Hey, Tubi got a great deal. Independent film.
Tubi.
Lost 5 million.
Yeah, Tubi. Yeah, that'll do it. Streaming free on Tubi. Yeah,
I remember what was that stupid network Impact was on when I was there?
Destination America.
No, yeah.
I remember that. Fight. No, was it
Pilot?
Yeah, it was on some. Destination America. That was an interesting shout out to Destination America. Now,
about Destination America Impact with EC3 when he was a champ, better numbers than AEW.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Who was on one of the most watched television networks, a top 10, top 20 television network in households as far as accessibility. So, Destination America is very low on the totem pole, still bringing in comparable numbers.
You don't know the confusion you would have. Oh, you're a wrestler. Yeah, on TV and everything. Oh, yeah, what channel? Fox, USA, TNT, Destination America.
Destination America.
What? Well, we're on Spike.
Yeah. Spike was a big channel. Now, Vince, what do you think the Backstage? Because we've talked recently about Tony Khan being a victim of his own hype and putting himself over and not being a humble man and showing too much pride to admit areas of growth. All right. Now, Vince McMahon has been historically notorious of doing those things. What do you think the conversation backstage is? One, the season premiere did worse than the week before. And two, to the both points that you made, Vince, specifically, the year to year, which they should look at, which a lot of people do look at, the year to year is less this year than it was last year. What do you think the conversation would be backstage when comparing these numbers?
Bro, again, Chris, we talked about this a million times. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're looking at the bottom line and they're looking at the money that's coming in. Bro, Chris, how hysterical is this? Think about this, bro, from a business point of view. EC3, think about this. EC3 is very business-minded orientated. Yeah. Bro, USA Network just paid a crap load of money for SmackDown off of a show that's doing less than $1.5 million. Yeah. Like if I'm USA Network and I know we're going to get SmackDown in a year and I paid all this money and then I'm looking at that rating today, I'm saying to myself, what was the incentive for me to pay all that money on SmackDown? They're not going to do the SmackDown number they were doing on Fox Network, bro.
No, but I think for USA, one of the bread and butters that they have is WWE programming. The USA is not, they're not a network that has been really major, within the past 10, 15 years.
Hey, Suits.
And so what was?
Suits.
Yes, Suits. And was it the Christie whatever thing? Christy knows best. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't turn off the TV fast enough on that thing.
Yeah, they're legal troubles now, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that's not a thing anymore. At least for them, but at least temporarily, maybe permanently. But USA Network isn't like a competitive sports network. So WWE is their sports presentation network wise as a competitor. Now, if they start pulling in college football deals, WWE really needs to be petrified because if you're looking at numbers, because Fox basically owns them. I mean, NBC too, especially with Notre Dame football, and Big Ten is picking up on that too. But Fox really owns the platform or owns the field when it comes to college football in many aspects. But if USA starts negotiating football deals, I think even from an internal standpoint, USA is like, man, Monday night college football,
oh damn,
on that prime time 8:00 slot. I mean, you talk about ratings that will absolutely obliterate a 1.8, at least from September to January.
Yeah.
That would obliterate WWE ratings. And so if the money's right, people will absolutely watch, college football in USA on Monday nights. And so I wonder if stuff like that is something to be concerned about from a WWE standpoint, because the college football industry is growing exponentially as far as finances and popularity. So,
bro, there's always going to be a buyer, Chris, because what they're selling is the last 50 years.
Yep.
That's what they're selling. Like it's all of us, bro. Like tomorrow, if all of a sudden McDonald's hamburgers tomorrow tasted like crap, people would still buy them because it's McDonald's.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I mean, bro, they're living off their past. But those real numbers just keep going down, bro.
Yeah. East, what do you think? Say, for instance, both of us are Ohio State fans.
Yeah.
They start bringing in the Big Ten Network or SEC or ACC or any Power 5 conference. They're like, I see WWE's on USA. How about we try to make a bid to get that Monday night slot? And they get in a bidding war with the college football industry, which is bringing in more numbers, both ratings wise and money wise, than the WWE is. What do you think that would move the urgency for Vince McMahon and company to put better product out?
I don't know. You'd think it should, and I would assume it should. But at this point, like Vince said, doesn't matter. The Endeavor check is cleared. I'm checking out. I'm 78. I won. I won life. You'd think like college, any football, hell, high school probably outdraw at this point.
Yeah.
This has a bit like a built-in audience. Football.
Bishop Sycamore games will outdraw Raw at this point.
Beyond would outdraw in a second. But like, one thing about football is there's always going to be an audience because there's built in to each and every town. People like watching it even if the games are 2 hours too long, and people can bet on it. So the fact that there's money on the line and people are addicted to gambling, like that is a big driving force. I would say putting up a major program on a Monday night would probably, but then does that cut into the NFL Monday night too? Are you splitting the audience? No, because like, are these ratings determined by how many TVs are on? Because you go to a bar or a restaurant and there's this game.
Yeah, especially on Sundays. Yeah.
So I don't know. It should motivate them, but you should always be motivated to put on a half decent product. And I'm telling you, it's not hard to just have a little bit of depth of character, some story development, letting talent kind of explore themselves, going out there and being who they are, as opposed to white written horse shit from thank you, from a litany of people who've never done what we're doing or been in an actual fight or been in an altercation or had even human experience because they've been sheltered dorks their entire life, and they turn them in and they turn them out. And if you just let people be stars or even like halfway competent good hands, you'll be fine. It's an easy fix by just pulling it back, letting talent be themselves, having some foresight, some context, some creativity, and kind of rolling with it intuitively.